Kia ora, my name is Tūmahana Tamihana Thompson. I'm from Rewa, or Manurewa. So I was born in Aussie. My mum whangaid me to my grandparents when I was 3. So I came to New Zealand when I was 3. My mum's Kiwi. Done my schooling here, started working here. But now loving the course, bro, to be honest. Loving it. The boys, the atmosphere, just watching everyone, I suppose, get into their own. Like, you know what I mean? It's just massive opportunity, eh?
So just rub your hands together, right? On the count of 3, I want to go 1, 2, 3. I just want to go, all. Okay, 3. It's almost like before you have kava, okay? So we just say, so that means we're going into session, and it'll be the same when we finish at the end of the day, okay? So when I count to 3, we go 1, 2, 3, nice and loud, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
We just need to make some decisions around some little discipline. So,
yeah, I think it's just like yesterday when we talked about our uniform, and I'm glad you guys came up with that decision. And I think I'm just going to, rather than be the school teacher saying, oh, you know, 50 push-ups or 6 of the best or 50 lashes, I think that you guys decide if someone's late or there's some, you know, team decisions that we make, you guys decide what that punishment is. So I'll put it back to the group again, and you guys decide, you know, for, you know, a reasonable one.
Just 20 burpees, easy as. 20 burpees.
Well, not really that easy, but...
Or like a 30-second plank.
so it's really important that we turn up on time and start those little discipline things. The second thing that's really important is that if something does happen and life things happen, you need to contact us. Otherwise, it hasn't happened and, you know, we're going to have doubt around you. And although it might be authentic, if you don't communicate, people have doubt, and that's just life, okay? So we need to decide, is it going to be 9:30 or is it going to be 10? And the other thing is, if you're late, what are the consequences? And, you know, you guys come up with it together, all right? You've got to understand the consequences, so once you've warmed up today, everyone's got to do 20 so you know what it feels like. Because being late for work, the punishment is
This.
losing your job. Okay, so you've got to feel the punishment today. JT boys are probably gone from 0 to 100 yesterday. A lot of them are real sore.
Yeah, I was talking to a few of them in the van. They're a bit sore this morning, and I think they're a little bit nervous about they're going to back it up today. So
Yeah.
What do you think we should do?
Mate, I think, well, we've got Les Mills as well this afternoon, so that's going to be a bit of a flogging for them. I reckon we just warm them up, and then if we send them off, they'll organise themselves into 2 sevens teams, and then see who's a leader, see who pops out to take responsibility, and then just 2 7-minute games and done for today. What do you reckon?
A couple of little basic rules around it, and then and let them figure it out, and we'll just ref.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Okay. Okay, just quickly, just go around the room. One little goal, doesn't need to be a big thing.
My goal is on this course is to better myself mentally and physically as a person and prepare myself to like get back in the workforce and just be fit and healthy, really.
My goal at the moment is for this week just to start those lifestyle changes that I promised I'll start making on the course, and hopefully start applying it within my life, and hopefully have some kind of lifestyle to lead out of the 8 weeks and keep healthy, hopefully.
I guess my goal on this course is to gain the strength to believe in myself.
Nice.
My goal over this course is to try cut down smoking and to eventually give up and to find sustainable full-time employment.
I've got a couple of goals this week. Quitting smoking isn't one of them.
Isn't?
No.
Not ready yet?
So, my first goal is to get some ID so I can get my life sorted. And number 2 is, get to the end of this course pretty much, because, I set goals and I don't finish them. I'm stubborn as, bro. If I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it, eh? But nah, got the call from JK and I was just like, oh, that's weird. Like, someone actually gives a shit, bro? Like, you're not just left out there to deal with it on your own. Just like, shit, they care. Maybe I should do the same, Instead of just saying, oh, fuck everyone, fuck the world. Because, that's the attitude I usually take, bro.
Good goals, fellas. Awesome. Really good honesty. Like, don't beat yourself up about consistency. You know, everyone's starting the diet on Monday, everyone's starting the gym on Monday, but you can learn consistency with little things. Great goals to start with. We've shared them together in our home, right? Just want to explain to you today, I know yesterday was hard and you guys are a bit sore, so today we're going to take it relatively easy because we've got 2 sessions. So we're going to go out, JT's going to warm you up, and then he's got a little task for you, but we're only going to be out there probably about 35 or 40 minutes. Okay, then we're going to eat, and then there's going to be another session this afternoon. So we don't want to flog you. If you feel tight, that sort of stuff, feel free to stop and stretch. Got to look after your body. Okay? Any questions? Anybody got any issues they want to share? All good? Okay, let's go do it. Good honesty, brother. That's what I like.
Because we're playing in a tight area, so we're just going to have a little check. You know what I mean? Not big shoulders. So if he comes in, Leo comes in, just make sure we have a nice little hold, okay? Nice hold.
All right, guys, discipline, discipline.
Okay?
Discipline, boys.
Come in, boys. What happened when... No, I just want to know what happened mentally when they scored.
Just took a blow. Just took a blow.
Yeah, felt a bit of pressure?
Yeah.
So what happened after the pressure?
Cracked.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes, just trying too hard. Okay, so all you've got to do is decide...
Back to basics.
Yeah, right, so the reaction was awesome. Let's try harder to win. Okay, but that trying hard threw a bit of a pass, you know, tried a bit too hard. Whereas you actually got to come up with the solution, which was
Back to basics.
back to basics. Sometimes the effort's awesome, but we try too hard. Okay?
Boys, out to here.
Great chase. Great chase. Okay, so under pressure, right, you can get pissed off with each other, but we need solutions, eh?
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
So you're worried about a 3-on-2, that's what's happening?
Yeah, every time they cut my side, I'm one man down.
Okay, so
There's nothing I can do.
what do we need to do? There is something you can do. What is it?
Mark your man. Just mark your man.
Yeah, but also what else can you do?
Communicate.
Just call guys across, man.
Yep.
Okay? So the solution is, understand you're getting pissed off, right? But the solution is call guys across. All right? If you call guys across, then we've got the solution. But F and 3-on-2, but that's natural. But you've got to find a solution when you've got anger. Yeah? All right?
My bad, boys.
No, it's not your bad, it's life.
Go, here we go.
Tip and go.
Here we go.
Back your brother. Move back. Yo, take that. Take that.
Good feet for a big man. Keep going, get back now, DeRay, come on, man. That last piece, what was I pleased about? Yeah, you started talking, so you know you got pissed off before, but then this time you started talking and it looked better. Okay, so instead of getting angry, we had a solution. And they were just a bit better than us. Okay? They're a bit better than us on the day. Fair? But you guys improved, and it's really important to remember that sometimes reaction can be anger, pissed off, looking for excuses, but sometimes you just make mistakes, okay? But you fix those up. And boys, you're not fit enough. Yeah?
Not by a long shot.
Okay? It's really hard to keep working on defence when you're playing against a difficult side. Good stuff, saw improvement. Yeah? When you get a bit angry, what do you need to think about?
Comms.
Yeah, and a solution,
Step it up, yeah.
you know?
Step it up.
Yeah, just think about a solution, because it can happen.
Just step it up. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're at work and your boss is giving you a hard time and you're struggling to understand what you need to do, instead of having anger, you go, okay, slow down, what's the solution? Communication, talk to each other, okay? Because that's going to happen. Just got to look for improvement. Well done, boys.
Cheers for the other team.
3 cheers for blue. 1, 2, 3. Cheers, blue. Blue. Cheers, boys. Good work.
I just want you guys to explain some key learnings to the other boys that, you know, they were lucky today, but they beat us. But what were our key learnings in the pink team?
Communication.
Yeah,
If you see a problem, try find a solution
yeah.
and work together.
What's the natural reaction sometimes?
Anger.
As we go through this course and you start getting put under pressure, you'll feel these emotions. Okay, and once you understand those emotions, you can start dealing with them and have a solution for them. Okay?
Well done.
That was really simple. They're a bit, you know, they're a bit hammered from yesterday, but I think the most important thing that I'm trying to do is get them to understand their emotions when they're frustrated, tired, or angry. You know, because if they go into a work situation, and sometimes it's because you can't do something, and that leads to frustration. So when you're frustrated, what is your reaction? You know, it might be fear, it might be flight, it might be fight. You know, and so there was a couple of situations there today where the reaction was, oh, you know, bloody 3-on-1, what are you doing? So a little bit of anger. I just wanted them to process over the next 8 weeks what their emotion is to pressure. And once they understand that, then we can work on, you know, taking a breath or communicating and trying to get through it. So, you know, from a rugby point of view, pretty good fun and, you know, after a big day yesterday, but just really trying to get them to get in touch with, you know, what their raw emotions are under pressure. They are a team together, they like each other straight away, so it's sort of a New Zealand thing. You know, it's a whole, and especially with our mixed cultures, there's this, you know, bro thing and they all come together really well, so I like that, but they're not pushed under pressure yet. And so today was the first time we saw them, you know, and that's what I'm looking for, because we'll really make a team when they start understanding everyone's strengths and weaknesses and start helping each other in those moments. It's good. I mean, I love people, so I enjoy seeing their struggles. And you know, these guys, you know, they should be fit, strong and healthy. You know, some of them are smoking a packet a day and you can see that in what they're doing. They're coughing and stuff, and they're not ready to give up smoking yet. You know, what I don't know if they're ready yet, but what I want them to do is put their goals into daily. So, you know, giving up smoking just today. And, you know, so there's, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. One thing I really wanted you to take on board yesterday was what? This is for us. So anything that's gone in your past, you got to learn from it and move forward. So this is done for us. Another thing I want you to really concentrate on, when I was really unwell mentally and I was in a full depression, I had to come back to concentrating daily. Okay, so, you know, when you're setting goals, can we change what happened yesterday? No. Can we influence what we're going to do tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, a little bit, but how do we do that?
Change your mindset. Yesterday when you're going by daily goals.
Daily goals. Yeah, no, so be proud of what you did yesterday, right? And if you're going to give up smoking or give up something, do it daily. Like you guys want to get fit? Last night, pat yourselves on the back, had a good day. So same thing today. That was really good this morning. Got to go to the gym now. Give it 100. You might not be too proud of your 100 because we're not quite fit yet, but that's okay. You say, I gave it 100. Be really proud of yourself today. Look after yourself daily. Remember, wellness is today. Tomorrow when you get up, we'll worry about tomorrow. Okay? Awesome, boys. Nailed it again.
All right, let's pick up all our bits and pieces.
Oh, you know, I hold everyone accountable, like out on the field. I got pissed off, yeah, a little bit. More, not at anyone in particular, just at the team in general, you know, knowing we can do better. Yeah, we all unfit day 2. But yeah, no, as JK said, you know, you got to find a solution rather than moan and bitch about it. Yeah, and just walking back into the changing rooms, had time to reflect. Everyone gets angry, it's a natural, you know, natural emotion. But yeah, it's just finding the steps to deal with it, pretty much. To the sweethearts, boys in the pink bibs, just wanted to apologise for my anger out on the field. Yeah, it's always been an issue for me. Yeah, sorry to the boys. Sorry, bro. I still love you, bro.
Cheers, Tui. No, all good, buddy. All good.
Sick of making the same mistakes, bro. Just the same shit. Going down the same paths. When times get tough, you know, you do what you gotta do, bro. End of the day.
Yesterday was fantastic for me. I couldn't have wished for a better way to start the School of Hard Knocks with such an awesome bunch of guys. You guys really rocked it for me yesterday. And thanks to JK and the team of FisherNet setting it all up, you know.
Pretty glad I'm doing this course, like get on with all of you meaners, have a good laugh and stuff, all the mentors, tutors, like having little yarns and that, so yeah, good bunch of lads. I'm looking forward to the next few weeks on improving everything, fitness, health, and getting into work.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Really good morning. I sort of, sit back and observe, and from yesterday to today, it's like two different teams are going out there. So you guys are progressing well. There will be some tough times, but enjoy it while we are working hard together. Enjoy lunch together. Try and, if you can, have lunch with someone else that you're not used to during our meal times. That's our time to share and kōrero and talk about other things. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to this afternoon too. Awesome, brother.
I just want to thank you guys heaps because you made me reflect yesterday on my life. And, my check-in today is when I was really unwell with my depression, I went to a psychiatrist and she taught me how to meditate. And when I went in and meditated, she taught me to go surfing, which is one of my favourite things. But when I went surfing, there was a whole lot of sharks. Yeah. I don't know, anybody scared of sharks around here? Yeah. But when I went back to her, I said, that didn't work too well. There's like heaps of sharks. And she said to me, that's your fear. So you need to talk to each of them. And your anger you're talking about before, you need to go and talk to that shark and say, where does it actually come from? And I had to go in and talk to my sharks. What was the real, why did I feel dumb? Why did I feel uneducated? So I just wanted to share that with you guys today, that sometimes you've got to go in and find the shark and talk to it rather than let it ride round.
Just been let down so many times, bro. You kind of go on the defensive. Like, just to be honest. You just get let down by people or places and you're just like, oh, well, who's really there for you? They say they're there, but they're not. But
Funny story, my oldest daughter, last night I told her I was training yesterday. She goes, if you didn't get a picture, it didn't happen. It's only 8, so yeah, she learned from me pretty well. Very cracked me up. Awesome. Quick check-in, I hope to learn everything from you boys over the next 8 weeks. 1, names and faces. 2, just learn something from each and every one of yous. I already learned, from JK today, instead of getting angry, find a solution to the problem. That's probably my biggest issue, always has been, is finding the solution.
We're going to thrash you by sitting down. No, actually, I just wanted to introduce myself and talk to you. So I know you guys you're about to commence a bit of a journey. Is that right? Yeah, so I'm Nats Levy. Talofa, I'm Nats Levy and I work for Les Mills. I've been brought on School of Hard Knocks as a fitness trainer and my role there is I've got a plan to get the guys really fit. They've all come from different backgrounds and different levels of fitness, so we're trying to pull the team together and give them endurance, give them cardiovascular fitness and some leg strength so they can manage a whole rugby game. A little few things you need to know about me. I actually grew up in West Auckland, Ranui, before it was good. We've lived in Australia, my family's still in Australia, they're not with me, I miss them a lot. But I've married to my husband, Filippo Levy, he's a big support system for me, and with that support system comes all the family. And I've brought some friends with me to help me. And my reason for saying this is that you've got family, you've got friends, you've got each other. You can talk to us more, and the more we kind of build that natural trust and relationship, ask us advice for when you're stuck, because it is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a liar. I do not lie. I will always be honest with you. It's going to be hard. Today is going to be a challenge. But if you're here for the right reasons, if you're here for yourself, you can do it. You can really do it. Success is not easy. You've got to be prepared to grind. Other than that, I think we should start working out.
That's your accelerated warm-up. How that feel? Get down. Move. Close. Get down here. Everyone in here, circle. Hands away from push-ups.
Let's go, everyone. Hey, come on. No, not yet. Wait for everyone to get in. Hands in. Go, Nats, call it.
Okay, it's pretty hard, right?
Feels real good on
I
my
need you to
back
remember this feeling. We're going to do the same workout in 8 weeks' time and see how much better you feel. Yeah, look forward to it. You guys did well. You showed some real heart. You showed some real confidence in your own ability, and that's what's important. You've got to believe in yourself first, and then you can be there for others. Sock after 3. 1, 2, 3. Sock.
Tough day, another tough day, but make sure that, you know, again, look after our stuff, our gear, so we're all sort of ready to go next Tuesday, so we'll do the pickups. If you haven't got your mobile numbers, we'll get your mobile numbers so we can just communicate on probably Monday night, so we're all clear that we're all good to go, okay? Other than that, have a safe week, and we'll see you again on Tuesday morning, all right?
Yeah, really proud of you guys. Outstanding. Just emotionally, I want you to think about how many of you gave up. What was the emotion like when you got really tired? Did it attach to your hamstring or your back, or, you know, because when you're tired like that, your heartstrings can sometimes go. But once you're aware of that, you can work through it. That's what we're talking about. You know, we had some really good lessons this morning on the field, and this afternoon, you guys got absolutely hammered and you're stuck in there. But next time we want to see an improvement, not only physically, but also that mental. You know how you want to give up? Hey, it happens to everyone. And that's what this 8 weeks is going to be like, boys, because at the end of it, you're going to be so proud of yourselves. But great work, boys. 2 days, you just inspired me incredibly. So, like I said, wellness is every day. Go home, give yourself a pat on the back tonight. Look after yourself. That means recover. And I don't want you coming in next week expecting us to make you fitter. Do something.
Come to the circle, nice and loud, eh? And then we can go. Well done, guys. Good week. Have an active rest, and we'll see you on Tuesday, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Making the most of what you have at the end of the day, bro. You can't have it all, but the world's your oyster. There's many meanings to that in my eyes. The world's what you make of it. If you don't have it, you make it. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't have what you want, you go out and get it, or you do with what you got. It's just, that's how I live anyway.